Well, that's awesome. I mean, that's awesome. That's one of those things that we've kind of been arguing or questioning for as long as I've been in coaching, is especially being able to feed walk-ons. That's something that just pains you as a coach, to kind of watch the C's part out of meetings sometimes, and guys. I mean, shoot, I hope we can at least do that, and finally a little common sense at play.
Do you have to tell the guys though, don't overdo it? Don't overload on closest Twinkies?
Sorry, that it's still not in effect yet. I mean, I would imagine that would be something that's going to pass with ease, but it still has to go through all the proper channels, and I think it takes effect fall camp.
But will you tell them that? Don't overeat it?
Well, we'll kind of give them the same spiel we always give them. You'll come in and speak, obviously.
Right. Mark, who was more excited, the walk-ons or the linemen?
A walk-on lineman. That would be that, or probably a walk-on lineman's parents. Are the most excited. But again, that's something that I think has been a long time coming, and those guys, man, they work their tail off. A lot of those guys have jobs or other things that they're the most like a quote unquote normal student that a lot of guys can be. And they still, obviously still put in a ton of time over here. So that'll hopefully be a great thing.
A couple of your walk-ons are local guys, Taylor Alley and Ivan Fallhaber. How have they progressed? You might think somebody like them, they grew up watching this program, maybe come in a little wide-eyed. How have they been?
I think initially exactly that. Taylor's practiced really, really well throughout spring. He's a guy that made a ton of plays in the scrimmage, and you like to see that type of progression, certainly at quarterback, but a guy that it doesn't change from a individual drill to a 7-on-7 drill to a team drill. Those guys, that's big when they either stay the same or are slightly better. That's what you want to see out of that slot. And he's practiced really well, confident kid, and is doing well, really well.
How about Ivan?
He's doing well too. He's has done a great job as a special teams guy so far this spring. Has gotten a bunch of reps. Like the rest of those guys, is kind of at a position where we're trying to get a bunch of other guys a few more looks than probably he's accustomed to. But he's working hard and getting better.
How's Sam Camp look this spring, and what do you think his role is going to be in the fall? Do you have any idea yet?
Better? No, not yet.
Sorry.
Yeah. Not yet. I mean, obviously, I think he envisions himself in that, in that rotation, and that's something that could certainly come to fruition. But again, a guy that's put on some weight, I think, is finding his sweet spot as to what is his best operational weight, and just playing hard consistently.